Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming today.
Hi.
Mary. And then who did you bring with you?
This is my mom.
Hey, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. I'm Lieutenant Pearson. So today we're going to go over your ASVAB scores that you took a couple weeks ago. How'd you feel about it?
I was just really nervous, so I'm just excited to hear how I did.
Well, I have really great news for both of you guys. You passed with flying colors. So, so you got a 70, which, and I'm going to kind of give you some resources just so you kind of understand what exactly we have. So you got a 70, which is a standard score. An average score would be a 50. So you went high and above. That's 2 standard deviations above the mean. So you did really well. The AFQT category that you're in is number 1, because on the AFQT score, which only tests for the 4 out of the 8 different categories, you got a 94.
Oh, wow.
So you are at the very top. So you pretty much have your choice of any military branch you would like to go into. Do you have a idea? I know you're 17 years old, which is why I'm glad you got your mom today, because to sign some things we're going to need her waiver on it.
Yeah, I'm a little nervous about the whole military thing, but I guess, you know, having this test kind of helps you guys out, make sure that she's going to have a right fit in a certain branch.
And she absolutely is. I mean, her scores reflect just how hard of a worker she is, and just knowing that she's going to be having the right occupational skills to come into any branch, she is more than welcome to join. So kind of want to talk to you about what you think is a good fit for you.
I know my mom and I were talking about possibly the Navy. I was definitely interested in possibly submarines.
Well, I'm glad that you're excited about the Navy. Unfortunately, women cannot be in a submarine just because with the male environment, sometimes it doesn't really mesh well, and just making sure that you're safe and taken care of.
Well, that's a relief to me. I want her to do what she wants to do, but, you know, as a mother, I get nervous about all this. Now, what about combat, direct combat? Would she, as a female, I know, how does that work?
Yeah, so that's another stipulation that they do have against women in the military branches, so not being in direct combat. So even if you were deployed and went overseas in Iraq and Afghanistan, you still would not, depending on which branch you're in, you still would not be able to be in direct combat.
So she could do something else for the Navy, maybe do like engineering or something else.
Or HR or whatever you kind of feel like is a good fit for you. And going over your scores some more, you know, I think that you have a wide variety of skills and a wide variety of knowledge that would be applicable to any position that you really wanted. So I'm going to give you some booklets and some ideas of different branches and what they have to offer for occupation. You know, I don't know if you're thinking about staying long-term into the military or if this is something you think would be good for you now, however you want to do it, but we're so happy to have you either way.
Now, what happens if she doesn't go into the military right away?
That's a great question. So scores are only good for 2 years. Just for maturity and learning new things. You know, you are still a junior in high school, so you have a full 2 years to go in high school. So the more you learn, you know, I don't know how your scores are going to improve, but they definitely could. And just knowing where you're at, or maybe if you have a change of occupation or something you want to do differently, we can revisit that in 2 years. Or if you wanted to wait until you're older in life, we can do it that way.
Okay. Well, I think that definitely gave me a lot to think about, and definitely gave me some information I think that we needed, and something that we probably need to go home and talk about the options and just really mull everything over.
Especially seeing what she's good at and what she excels at, having that on paper, I think will help us.
Yeah.
Absolutely, and knowing where you're at with all your different ranges and how you did in your different categories will help you to see where you lack and maybe some opportunities for growth so that you have that time in high school and you can work on those areas a little bit more, but overall you've been amazing. So
should that be something we talk with our guidance counselor about, maybe to get some advanced courses for her senior year?
Absolutely, yeah. If you want to go ahead and get AP credits and something that she's really great in, or if you feel like, you know, she needs to revisit her math skills, they were a little bit low. Again, she still would have been passing with flying colors, but just maybe give that up to a 90 rather than the 85 that you got.
Okay. Very good.
Okay. Well, thank you guys so much for coming. I look forward to hearing from you either way.
Thank you. today.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye.